Did you know that the average person consumes nearly double the recommended daily limit of sodium without ever touching a salt shaker? And that this hidden intake is the primary reason you wake up feeling heavy, swollen, and mentally foggy. Most people believe that bloating is just a natural part of digestion, or perhaps a reaction to a heavy meal. But the reality is much more systemic and, quite frankly, alarming because that excess salt is literally holding your body's fluid balance hostage, forcing your heart to work harder and your tissues to stretch under the pressure of water retention. If you have ever looked in the mirror and felt like your face was puffier than usual, or if your rings feel tight on your fingers by mid-afternoon, you aren't just dealing with a cosmetic inconvenience, you are experiencing the physiological fallout of a modern diet designed to hide sodium in places you would never expect. Today, we are going to peel back the curtain on these hidden sources and provide a roadmap to flushing that excess fluid out of your system in record time. To understand how to fix the bloat, we first have to understand the cellular tug-of-war happening inside your body because salt, or sodium chloride, is an electrolyte that is essential for life, but our bodies are incredibly sensitive to its concentration. When you consume too much sodium, your body enters a state of emergency to keep the concentration of your blood stable, so it begins to pull water out of your cells and hold onto every drop of fluid you drink to dilute that salt. This is why you feel that uncomfortable tightness in your skin. It is a survival mechanism where your kidneys are signaled to stop excreting water because the salt levels are too high. You might think you're safe because you don't salt your food, but the true culprits are hiding in what the food industry calls functional sodium, used as a preservative and texture enhancer in items like bread, deli meats, and even healthy, frozen meals. A single bagel or 2 slices of whole wheat bread can contain more sodium than a small bag of potato chips because salt is necessary to control yeast fermentation. To reverse this process quickly, you must pivot your focus toward potassium, which acts as the physiological antidote to sodium. If sodium is the lock that holds water in, potassium is the key that lets it out by signaling your kidneys to release stored fluid. Increasing your intake of avocados, leafy greens, and bananas while flooding your system with filtered water is the fastest way to reset your internal balance. Dehydration actually makes bloating worse because the body clings even harder to its existing fluid stores, so drinking more water, perhaps with a squeeze of lemon, is essential for flushing kidneys. You should also watch out for diet or low-fat foods, which often use extra sodium to compensate for lost flavor. By replacing processed sauces with fresh herbs and vinegars and choosing whole, single-ingredient foods, you can see a noticeable difference in your puffiness within 24 to 48 hours. This journey is about more than just aesthetics. It's about reducing the strain on your heart and restoring your natural energy levels by clearing out the inflammation caused by sodium overload. Reducing bloat quickly requires identifying hidden sodium in processed staples, increasing potassium to balance electrolytes, and staying hydrated to signal your body to release excess water. If you found this information valuable, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let me know in the comments what topic you want to see next.